Welcome viewers. Today's topic is dehydration in heat, your body's early warning system. Dehydration is the silent threat when heat overwhelms your body. Dehydration occurs when the outer heat is very much high and when the body needs enough water for the total hydration inside. Now, what is fluid imbalance? We have to understand. Dehydration occurs when your body uses or loses more fluid. So both can happen. That means the body can use more water due to the heat, or body can lose more fluid due to any reason. Then it takes in, leaving you without enough water to carry out normal function. So each and every normal functions of our body, like digestion, movement of our body, even thinking through the brain, is also required ample amount of or huge amount of water. So if there is not enough amount of water, then we will call it fluid imbalance. The mechanisms of the heat strain. What is the underlying mechanism that causes the dehydration? In hot weather, your body relies heavily on sweating to cool down, dramatically accelerating the fluid loss. Why the fluid loss occurs while sweating? By means of the sweating, lots amount of fluid comes out from our uh, body and it gets evaporated into the environment. So point number one. Number two, physical activity in high temperature increases this risk exponentially, often before you feel thirsty. Means if you do the physical activity, number one is sweating. Number two, if you do some physical activity in high temperature, then also more sweating will happen. You may not feel thirsty, but the sweating will cause the loss of water. Without prompt intervention, mild dehydration can rapidly progress to severe heat-related illness like heat stroke. That means when there is enough amount of sweating, when you are in a hot environment or you are doing some activity under hot environment, then that is called the mild dehydration. Sweating will cool your body down, but at a time it will also help to lose the water from the body. If it is not replenished, means if you are not taking at that time enough amount of water again, then that will cause severe heat related illness like heat stroke. So now we have to understand the stage 1 of dehydration, which is called the mild dehydration. Now, extreme thirst, your body's initial urgent message. By this time, you feel thirsty, you are already slightly dehydrated. Means during work or when you are sitting under the hot and humid environment, if you feel thirsty, that means the body is signaling you that take some water now because the body is going to be dehydrated soon. Dry or sticky mouth. A notable decrease in saliva production, making it difficult to swallow or speak comfortably. We face this problem in the night time also, or when we talk too much, then less amount of water is present in the throat region or the esophagus region, means the part after the mouth and before the stomach. So that part is very much sticky due to the less amount of water. So this is also a signal of mild dehydration, and what we have to do, we have to take some water at that time even though we are not thirsty. Then infrequent urination. Fewer bathroom visits and dark concentrated yellow urine indicate the kidneys are conserving precious water. So when we feel that the urination is dark, that means dark yellow, then we this is also a sign that mild dehydration is there. Kidney is securing enough water and you have to drink water now. So these are the three signs of mild dehydration. Number one is extreme thirst. Number two is dry or sticky mouth, which is very common during hot environment. Number three is infrequent urination. So what is the advice? Don't wait for the thirst. Thirst is a lagging indicator. Your body is already losing potential performance by the time your brain registers the need for the water. So take a little bottle with you when you are moving outside in hot environment. Sip some water frequently to maintain the fluid balance within your body. Even you are sitting idle and doing nothing under a hot and humid environment, then also it is very much suggested to take some water in a periodic basis, like 1 glass per hour. Now, what is moderate dehydration? Just now we have uh, studied about the mild dehydration. Now, moderate dehydration, which is stage 2 of dehydration. Systemic distress means you will experience a noticeable dizziness, lightheadedness, or persistent headache as your blood volume drops and blood pressure decreases. So, what happens in moderate dehydration when there is enough less amount of water in the body? Then our organ gradually give some hints that they cannot work properly. What happens? The blood volume drops because there are less amount of water, and we all know that the blood contains enough amount of water which forms the plasma, and the blood pressure also decreases. When the volume of blood will decrease, then the blood pressure will automatically decrease, and it will cause the dizziness, the tiredness, then the lightheadedness and the headache. Number two, physical signs. Painful muscle cramp occur due to severe loss of essential electrolytes like sodium and potassium through sweat. So just we have discussed about that during hot and humid environment, the fast defensive mechanism of our body is profound sweating, means heavy sweating. When there is sweating, not only the loss of water is done, but also the electrolytes, basically the sodium and the potassium present in our body, that also goes out. So what happens? The muscle doesn't work without the help of the potassium. So as because the potassium is going out due to sweating outside the body, then the muscle cramp will occur and the person will feel some suffering. So this is the physical sign. Now, what is the visible depletion? Watch for shrunken eyes, unusual irritability, and skin that feels cool, clammy, and the moist despite the surrounding heat. So, our skin also change its texture. Eye also change its texture. So, these all are the signs or escalating symptoms of the moderate dehydration. So, what will happen? The distress will happen because of less blood volume and the blood pressure. Physical signs like muscle cramps may happen, and visible depletion like the shrunken eyes, then the irritability of the skin and the body will happen. What is the visible difference? How the fluid loss changes you? Dehydration, we can see two phases here. This is a normal phase with hydrated body. This is a phase with dehydration. Dehydration visibly alters your body's physiology. Hydrated tissue remains plump, elastic, and efficiently cooled by blood flow. This is a body with normal blood flow. Dehydrated tissue loses turgor pressure, leading to a dry skin, means not enough amount of blood is flowing through the skin, hollow features, and a sluggish metabolism that struggles to regulate the core temperature. So you can see the difference between a hydrated phase and a dehydrated phase. Stage 3, the danger zone, called the severe dehydration. We have discussed about the mild dehydration, the moderate dehydration, and now it is the severe dehydration. This is a critical physical state where the body's natural cooling system being to fail completely. Cardiovascular strain, you can see now it has attacked the systems. A rapid weak heart rate and shallow fast breathing as your cardiovascular system struggles to maintain the blood flow to vital organs. So in the uh, previous presentation on dehydration and heat stroke, I have discussed about the systems which falls apart of their function due to dehydration problem. Number one is brain, number two is cardiovascular system, and number three is the muscle problem. So the cardiovascular strain, cardiovascular system means our heart, it try to cope up with the altered temperature but can't. Neurological impact, severe confusion, disorientation, slurred speech, and extreme irritability, signaling that the brain is not receiving adequate circulation. When the blood amount is less in the brain due to less amount of water in the body, then the brain work will also gradually stop working. Like there will be confusion, means the person will not be able to think properly, cannot slurred speech, cannot speak properly, and extreme irritability Loss of skin elasticity. When pinched, the skin on the back of the hand stays tented up and does not quickly flatten back down into the place. So the elasticity means if you if you try to torn a rubber, or if you stretch a rubber band, it will, and if you lose it, then it will come to its normal structure. That is called the elasticity. This is true for our skin also. But during dehydration, the elasticity of the skin lost. Then if you pull a skin, and if you then again lose the skin will not go to the normal place again quickly. So these are the danger zone sign called the stage 3 of severe dehydration. So cardiovascular system will give some sign. The neurological impact, that is the brain, will also be hampered working, and the skin elasticity will be dropped. Heat exhaustion, a medical emergency when heat becomes toxic. Once your core temperature spikes, we have already crossed with this topic in another video, in the previous video, basically, toward 104 degree Fahrenheit or 40 degree centigrade, cellular damage can begin. Severe dehydration stops sweat production, trapping heat inside the body. This requires immediate aggressive cooling measures to prevent the permanent organ damage and heat stroke. We have discussed about that in the previous uh, previous video with heat stroke, that what the measures we can do when a person is suffering from heat exhaustion or heat stroke. First of all, we have to move the person to a cool area. We have to put on AC if possible, or we have to apply any cooling agent that is possible or near us, and if the person is faint, we have to take the medical assistant. So when we seek immediate medical help, when the person cannot keep water, that means profound sweating is there or profound urine loss is there, temperature of the body is above 104 degree Fahrenheit, and neurological signs are there. Neurological signs means cognition failure, cognition failure, then confusion in the brain, slurred speech, etc. So these three are the remarkable signs when if we when we will identify that this type of signs are appearing in a person, we have to seek for the medical help. So stay hydrated, stay safe, prevention is the key. Drink proactively, consume water or electrolyte rich drink steadily throughout the day. Do not wait for the physical sensation of thirst to remind you. Just we have discussed about that one sip of water or one glass of water per hour can hydrate our body in the hot humid environment. So we should do that to avoid the heat exhaustion and the heat stress. Monitor and adapt. Increase your intake during outdoor course, athletic activities, or when humidity is high. Check your urine color regularly. If the urine color is deeper yellow, then we have to understand that our kidney is reserving more amount of water, and we have to take more amount of water. Watch your community. Keep a close eye on children, the elderly, and the pets who are much more vulnerable to the heat and cannot always vocalize their distress. So we have to prevent ourselves and we have to prevent the community too. Your health is worth the effort, definitely. So if you like the video, then please do share and subscribe. This is a very burning topic of today because we are all already facing high temperature outside, and be with me because I am uploading new health trends regularly. Thank you for your patient watching. Please go through my previous video where I have discussed about the heat stroke. I am trying to give the link of that particular video in this present video. So be with me, subscribe my channel, help me so long. Thank you.